just before I start, this is not typically the content I make. I'm brand new to this, so if I sound nervous or I don't pronounce things correctly, I'm not too much of a public speaker or a speaker at all. I'm just trying to express my opinions on the way that War Thunder plays out in terms of top tier ground realistic battles. So I've done a little video, or at least I'm trying to make a little video to try and express my opinion and feelings of something that could potentially not fix, but make War Thunder in the top tier environment more engaging compared to what it is today. Let me know down below if this is something you want to see more of, and thank you for watching. So when it comes to ground RB, the way ground RB is played is you spawn, you drive to a point, cap it, kill people, win, lose, whatever. It's boring. It's getting boring. It's repetitive. But I feel like we can improve on that by simply just changing the way the map is laid out. So the way that I feel the layout of the new ground RB could be played or have it as a separate game mode is here in the middle. We will have like an objective, a cap point. We'll have the heavy tanks. Now this layout can change depending on what makes more sense. I've just done a rough markup. We could have, your heavy tanks on either side be in the middle, and they are very, more vulnerable to the side. So I feel like having them in the middle can balance that out to where you can't just be spread out on the side and flank with the heavy tank. We can have our medium tanks on the outside while our light tanks are in the back. We can have our artillery or other tank destroyers somewhere in the back where they can just launch rounds into the field, trying to hit either, that could be infantry or tanks, I don't know. SPA could be in the back defending your warehouses. You've got some helipads in each corner, with the airstrips obviously somewhere far in the back, and this could be arranged between anything from 100 to 200 kilometers, and that will allow aircraft to take off and have a chance to fire off their armaments without getting insta-locked by radar. Obviously, if this is between 100 to 200, then this distance here to the enemy SPAA could very much be between 400 to 600 kilometers. I don't know. I feel like the purpose would be, instead of the aircraft here having the incentive to just go after, tanks on the battlefield, their incentive would be to, attack crucial warehouses such as your ammo repair warehouses, and for that they would have to get past SPAA. But I feel like we could also introduce AI units for that, because not everyone's going to have a plane in their lineup, not everyone's going to be spawning a plane, and that'll be very boring for people in SPAA. So I feel like if we had AI aircraft coming from the side, so they're not mistaken for real people, they can come in from maybe here and go attack your hard points, your warehouses, your logistics. Pretty much your helicopters can spawn in behind SPAA, so that way if enemy SPAA would want to shoot down your friendly helicopter, you in SPAA could intercept their missiles with yours, protecting your helicopters so they can then fire off what they need to into the battlefield. And obviously such things like the Panzerhaubitze, they can obviously fire back and hit the helicopter if so need, or planes coming through the middle, and that could be fun, that could be different, it could be engaging. I feel like this layout could definitely have some tweaks, some changes. I could be pulling all this bullshit up my ass for no reason. I feel like this is different because at the moment we spawn here, we go in with our SPAA, we all fight, and then game's over. There needs to be something refreshing. This would likely just be introduced in top tier environments, not low BR. This would not work in low BR at all, like 11 up or even 10 up. This could definitely work. I feel like simply just holding repair and then being back on your feet maybe 40 seconds later, it's a bit strange for a game mode to be called ground realistic. It doesn't feel very realistic, seen as most of the times on these tanks you don't see these extra components. So I feel like if we would have, say on a map like this, here by helipad, we can have your logistic warehouses such as your ammo or components for repairing somewhere in the back. That will give more of an idea on how you are repairing or getting your ammo supplies. Let's say you sit on a point and you get a crew member back, or you can get your ammo restocked. It feels a bit strange seeing as these cap points have absolutely nothing on them. I feel like if the cap points changed as well, if there was some, you know, crates or whatever, that could be, you know, cool. It could be fun, different. How it'll work would be the enemies, they don't want you repairing, they don't want you to have ammo, so they can, you know, bring out a jet, go after these warehouses and bomb them. It would be similar to that in the idea that by destroying an enemy's supply warehouse, you are stunting their progression in repairing or, you know, getting more ammo to continue fighting. But that's basically it. That's just all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching, and I'll probably be back with another little cinematic in like a week, maybe. I don't know. I've got ideas lined up. I've just got to do them before my internet, you know, goes out. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'm about to die.